Thanks for joining us today on the What Podcast, helping you to support local, use local and buy local. Letting you know what's happening, what's on and what's on offer in the local area. The What Podcast.
Thanks for joining us on the What Podcast. My name's Liam Stone and the What Podcast is brought to you by whatovers.co.uk. The What Podcast and whatovers.co.uk is the only local podcast dedicated to supporting local businesses. So get behind our campaign to support local, use local and buy local. Today has got quite a few things in it that I want to go through. So I've got a few notes in front of me, so forgive me if I've got to look away, just to remember all the things I've got to tell you. But today's show is sponsored by the Bottle Genies. The Bottle Genies are a local glass collection company. They recycle glass bottles for you. So you can find out more about the Bottle Genies on whatovers.co.uk, and you can book a regular collection. It doesn't cost a lot of money, and you can get your glass bottles collected for you to save your trips up and down to the recycling centres every week or a couple of weeks or monthly or whatever it is that you do. Now, I just want to give a shout out to Kirsty Hamill. Congratulations, Kirsty. You were last week's What Wednesday winner, and we hope you enjoy your free cut and blow dry at Dunfermline's award-winning salon, Color Hairdressing. And a big thanks to Color Hairdressing for providing that prize for us. So we hope you enjoy your new hairdo, Kirsty. And again, thanks to Color Hairdressing, who were one of our recent pro partners that joined us on whatovers.co.uk. I just want to give a shout out to a couple of our other partners that have just recently joined us on whatovers.co.uk, which is Dhoom Indian Streetery. So you can find Dhoom on Whatovers, and you can get yourself booked in to go down and enjoy some fantastic Indian cuisine. And also to Pro Tool Engineering Supplies. So if you need anything engineering-wise or tool-wise or anything like that, then you can find that from Pro Tool Engineering Supplies, and you can find them on whatovers.co.uk. So a big welcome to Color Hairdressing, Dhoom Indian Streetery and Pro Tool Engineering Supplies, and thank you for joining us on whatovers.co.uk. Now, this week you may have heard people talking about it, or you may have seen it on the news. Boris Johnson, with his famous words of wisdom, decided that the whole way to get out of this current financial climate that we're all suffering is farmers should grow more vegetables or food. Interesting. Don't know what you think of that, but yes. Apparently, if you go to Eton for years and years and years to learn how to become a politician, your greatest idea is to grow more vegetables. Okay, if you fancy growing your own vegetables, then we have just done an article on what.live that you can find out more. It's a local company in Rosyth, which is a community garden in Rosyth. There's an article on what.live which is called Get Growing with Eats Rosyth. And you can go down there, and they're running a community garden where you can go along. They'll teach you how to set up a new plantation in your garden, how to get the compost right, how to grow the vegetables, and they can even get you started or help get you started with seeds and things like that. So if you fancy growing your own vegetables, then have a look at our article on what.live, and you can get yourself down to Rosyth and learn more about planting and growing vegetables at home. Great advice, Bojo. Thank you. Now, further on to that this weekend, don't forget it's Father's Day this weekend, and we've got some great activities local in your area. Now, depending on what your dad likes to do or what you like to do, we don't always do what our dads like, but you can get yourself down to Knockhill this weekend. They've got the British Superbikes on there this weekend. Still some tickets available, so you can book a whole weekend for an adult for 50 quid, or just go along on the Sunday for the main races, which is 35 quid. And don't forget, kids under 12 go free. So if you fancy taking your dad along for some fantastic racing at the British Superbikes and help supporting local businesses such as Knockhill Racing Circuit, then you can get on to the website and get tickets for this weekend for the Superbikes. If racing's not really your thing or your dad's thing, and you fancy a bit of theatre, then the Alhambra Theatre has got a great show on this weekend, The Magic in Motown. There are some tickets still available. It is limited. It's a lot of tickets have been sold, but you can still get some tickets for just over 30 quid. So maybe a nice theatre performance at the weekend, if that's what you fancy. And you can find out more about that on whatoffers.co.uk and the Alhambra website. If you're looking for something a bit more active to do, then why not check out Connie Fox. You can get to Connie Fox and take part in the Nerf Wars. So if you love Nerf and everything Nerf, then you can take your dad along on Sunday for Nerf Wars. Dads go free, and it's £6 to enter for everybody else. So if your kids love shooting you every 5 minutes of the day with their Nerf guns, then why not take them along to Connie Fox so they can shoot other people as well. So just a few things that are on this weekend. Obviously there's loads of other things on this weekend. A lot of our partners such as Carlucci's and such as Dhoom, they've all got different Father's Day things on. If it's a meal you fancy, free drinks and set meals for Father's Day and things like that. But yeah, there's loads of things on this weekend. So don't forget Father's Day this weekend, and why not make it special with something fantastic to do. Now, talking about something fantastic to do, you will see this week's competition getting released on our social media this afternoon. Now, this week's competition is a racing day experience at Knockhill. It's the BMW Hot Laps. Now, you can go there to have a couple of laps in the BMW race car as a passenger. So because you're no driving, even kids, as long as they're over 10, can attend this event. And that's up for grabs today on their Wednesday winner competition. It's a couple of laps in a 550 horsepower BMW. As I say, you have to be 10 years or older, and you can obviously book that at your leisure. Obviously the Knockhill racing circuit's quite busy over the next month with Superbikes on this weekend, and they've got the British Touring Cars on next month as well, so obviously you would need to book that to suit, but obviously you can book that to when it's convenient for yourself. All you need to do to enter is one of two things, and the rules have changed slightly because now what we're going to be doing is including people that are registered on a platform into the competition. And also, if you're not registered on the platform as a user, then you can jump onto your Facebook and leave us a comment. And generally, we'll be looking for you to tell us about local businesses you love. And this is so we can help support local businesses by you telling us about businesses so other people can see them and help support them as well. Again, it's all about supporting local businesses, and that's why we do what we do. So the What Wednesday winner competition will be announced today, and the new rules will be announced on our social media. So check out our social media channels to find out more. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn, and you just search for What Offers, and you'll find all about that today and how to enter. So just wanted to thank you for obviously joining us today. Obviously there's a lot going on, and I hope you got a great weekend planned. The weather's getting nicer, the schools are finishing soon, so everybody's on high spirits, and hopefully you can go out and have some great time at some of these local businesses with all the different events that they've got on this weekend and coming soon. Obviously next week we'll look for more things that are happening with local businesses and bring you more information on that. And we hope to see you again on the What Podcast next week on Tuesday. Don't forget, you can also tune in to the What Podcast on YouTube, and you can listen to the audio version on various of the main streaming platforms that are out there. But thank you again for joining the What Podcast. My name's Liam Stone, and don't forget, if you want to get in touch to discuss anything or join us on the What Podcast to talk about your business, or if there's any suggestions that you would like for us to cover, then get in touch with us directly, or you can email me at liam@whatoffers.co.uk, and we'd love to hear what you've got to say. Until next week, thank you again for joining, and have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thanks for joining us today. Remember, whatever you need, head over to whatoffers.co.uk or what.live to see more of our podcasts, and join us again to see what's up next.